Artificial intelligence, it's on everybody's mind. AI tools, how AI can help your business and help your growth. And I'm gonna be really honest, I am sick of it. Because 99% of people talking about AI right now online are full of crap. They are talking trash.
How to make $1 million this year using AI. How to build some sort of passive income business where AI does all the work for you.
It's garbage, don't listen to it. This is real talk for you and me right now. I hope you're okay with it. I'm just sick and tired of it because so much of it is not true, and it actually takes away from some of the actually useful ways that you could potentially use AI in your realistic daily life. And so in this video, I want to share with you a couple of tools that I've actually been using in my weekly and daily life. I think you'll enjoy them as well. All right, first on the list is Adobe Express. I know that AI is getting integrated into like every single design tool ever. I get it. But what I find effective about AI is that it saves me time. And where I like to use that time-saving mechanic is inside of a tool like Adobe Express that's built for saving time. So social media, graphics, Instagram story posts, whatever it is, all of that stuff is all meant to be really quick. Use the templates, make something, export it, let's go, go, go. As soon as you open up the dashboard, you can see Adobe Firefly, their AI technology, integrated right into that dashboard or homepage of Adobe Express. It's text to image, so you drop in those text-based prompts, you get really cool effects. And I like how Adobe is doing their AI. You put in your prompts, you get results, you can expand upon those results. You can actually, through the interface, click and change things by adding keywords or styles, and then you get different results. So I like the way it works, and it's in a tool that I already use quite often. So definitely check out Adobe Express. If you haven't, again, cards up here, links down in the description to some videos I've done on Adobe Express. Definitely go give it a try. That leads me to a more full-fledged design software like Figma that has plugins galore. And one of my new favorite AI-driven plugins is Attention Insight. I just did a video on this the other day where I talked about it, so I'll put a card or a link somewhere. But Attention Insight is basically data-driven predictive eye tracking studies. That means that the AI has collected hundreds of thousands of eye tracking studies, and instead of having to run an expensive eye tracking study on your website, application, poster, or packaging, it's for anything, not just web stuff, but on any design, we can actually use the AI to say, hey, where is the attention actually going to be drawn to? What's the eye tracking studies going to show us? It's MIT certified. It's a fantastic tool that'll allow you to get data-driven analytics before you even go test it with real people. It's definitely worth the price if you ask me, especially if you want to be able to deliver some data-driven analytics or decision-making right in your design tool without having to do expensive testing. Definitely check out Attention Insight. It's a good one. Since we're on the topic of AI, it's a fantastic time to stop and talk about the sponsor of this video, and that is Grammarly. I work as a freelance designer and I run this YouTube channel, so I spend a lot of time writing outlines, writing scripts, writing emails, and I'm gonna be really honest, I am not great at the writing. With Grammarly, I can brainstorm new topics, I can write out my outlines and summaries, I can revise those and make them sound better, make them more grammatically correct. It basically takes everything you do and adds this wonderful level of polish on top. And all you have to do is click on the Grammarly logo and you get access to all of these really advanced AI features like changing the tone and rewriting and summarizing. For example, when I'm working with my freelance clients, freelancing is like 50% emails. There's so much email involved back and forth between you and the client, and Grammarly allows me to take that email from my client and add a really quick response. Then I can shape and change the tone of the email, make sure that I'm adding the right grammar, all of that stuff that makes me seem really, really professional, but also saves me tons of time. When I'm working on some website copy, it's there, it's directly in the browser, and it allows me to get some new headline variations, some new body copy suggestions, and I can mix and match these using Grammarly, changing the tone, and really all of a sudden doing amazing copywriting, even though I'm not the greatest copywriter. If I'm creating a video like this one that you're watching, and I just feel like the title's not all there, it needs a little extra zhuzh, I'm gonna ask Grammarly to go ahead and give me some suggestions on how to spice up that title. One of the greatest things about Grammarly is that it's free to start using. Just start a free account, go over to Grammarly.com, check it out, install it both in your browser and natively on your machine, and all of a sudden it's got you covered. It's immediately running, and you will find a ton of value just in that alone. But if you want a little bit more and you want to jump onto some of these more advanced AI-driven features, you can get 20% off by using the link down in the description. Definitely check out Grammarly. Let's move away from design tools and towards automation. Zapier is one of my favorite automation-based tools that allows you to connect all the different applications and things that you do in your life. We're talking about things like your CRM, your CMS, your website, your social media, your email marketing software, your Google Calendar and spreadsheets. You can connect any and all of these tools together through really clever automation so that when one thing happens, instead of you having to receive that email and then do a bunch of things, it's just gonna automate the tasks for you. I use this all the time to talk with potential sponsors or with my freelance clients. I connect calendar events to Google Drive spreadsheets. I'm whizzing information all over the place. And every single one of those small tasks that Zapier runs for me, which I run hundreds of every single day, are like 10, 15, 20 seconds. Take this email, send it to a client. All of those things take time, and when you add them up, it becomes hours out of your day. And guess what? Zapier can now connect to a bunch of our favorite artificial intelligence tools like Midjourney and ChatGPT. It can do some really incredible things now that it's automating and connecting with AI. You can sign up for a free Zapier account and try it out. You definitely should. It's one that I use every single day. Otter is one of the newest AI tools that I have integrated into my workflow, and Otter is all about being a little bit of a co-pilot and an executive assistant sitting in meetings with you. It listens to your meeting, it dictates and transcribes them, it takes down all the timestamps, it actually creates a really nice meeting summary, and after you're done with your meeting, you could then automate it and have it send that summary and the transcription and everything from your meeting to your client or to the person you had your meeting with. It is phenomenal because I'm horrible at taking notes during meetings. I'm so focused on engaging with you, the client, that I kind of forget to take that really important note over here. But don't worry, because Otter AI has my back. It's taking all those notes. It's giving me a really easy way to integrate into my calendar. So I can just simply say, hey, Otter, I want you to be a part of this meeting with me. And there it is, doing the thing that it does best, transcribing, note-taking, recording, remembering, and documenting everything for the meeting. Now, this might sound kind of boring in comparison to the other AI tools on the list or some of the flashy ones out there that everyone's raving about, but for me, it creates a sense of professionalism when I'm talking to clients or when I'm having a really important meeting for them to get an immediate follow-up that has notes, summaries, and all of the audio there. It's a really big deal. All of a sudden, it makes that interaction I've had with that potential client feel like $1,000,000. So for me, totally worth it. Definitely a new one for me, but I'm absolutely loving Otter.